Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel where we talk about everything health and wellness so we can transform our lives. In this video, I just want to share with you guys why I went vegan and also introduce you guys to some people that have went vegan and their journey as well, so that you can just see what it is to have this lifestyle and how sustainable it could be and how it can transform your life. We're on our way to go see Roland right now because Roland's a friend that I met at a vegan street fair, and we just started talking and we really vibed one another out. And so he's like doing this project in Compton where he's bringing like the culture of vegan to Compton. And so we're gonna go see him, go check out his space, what he's doing, and like the incredible work. And I also want to ask him his journey because I've noticed that people that go vegan have a personal story, which I'm going to share mine as well, but it's really a spiritual journey for sure. And there's a lot of there's just a lot of self-development when you take this path of wanting to go vegan. So it's going to be really cool to know his story and why he wants to go vegan and all that stuff. So yeah.
So
How
it's
long
dope.
have you guys been vegan?
It's been like close to 10 years.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
It was a little
Amen.
process.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
made you
A long
guys go
time.
vegan?
I got sick.
Okay, and then you healed yourself through going vegan
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah.
That's incredible. What'd you get? Like, what'd you have, and how'd you?
I had hemorrhagic ovarian cyst, like a 10 centimeter cyst, so it was like this big.
Yeah.
And I had a procedure that was supposed to be scheduled, and my doctor was like, "You have to have this done because like it could kill me, it could really mess me up." And I'm like, "No, I have to change my diet." And I was like, "What do you think about that?" And he was like, "I think that's nonsense."
Thought initially, like, I have to change my diet?
Yeah.
Like, just you
I
thought
was
of
a
that?
pediatric nurse.
Okay.
And I had been like looking up all these different diets, like the blood type diet, all this stuff, and I was trying to heal myself, and nothing was working. And so I was like, "What do you think about veganism?" He was like, "Really, he thinks it's bullshit." That's what he pretty much told me. And my husband was in the room. Yeah. He was like, "I think it's bullshit. I've seen hundreds of cases like yours before, and they all ended on the table. You need to have the surgery." Like, and I was like, "No, I think what you're saying is bullshit, and I'm gonna try this." And I was like, "And you can schedule the surgery, but you just call me and check on me."
Yeah.
Like literally, within a couple of weeks, I was feeling better. It was a process though. It wasn't easy.
Yeah. What was hard about it for
the
you?
Pain.
When as you're healing, the pain of it like going away.
The pain, the mucus that was coming out everywhere was disgusting.
Because you were detoxing.
Yeah,
and
it
so
was really nasty. Yeah, it was gross.
And then
I wanted to stop so many times. I was like, I had
you?
this constant drip in my throat. It's just dripping and dripping. It was killing me.
I don't even know what that
Killing
feels
me.
like, but that's crazy.
Right,
and then
for real.
what? And you just kept going, and then one day,
I kept going and going. And like, cause I could feel it. At that time, I was like 120 pounds.
Yeah.
So like a 10 centimeter cyst is like huge. Like you could feel everything. So I couldn't feel it anymore. Like when I bend down or when I just do normal stuff that people take for granted every day, I couldn't feel it. And I was like, I'm gonna go get checked. And so when I went to get it, like the ultrasound, it had dissipated like 5 centimeters. So it shrunk.
Yeah.
And then by the time I went back, it was gone.
That's so awesome. Yes.
So that was it.
That's
for my
just,
family.
Just like
me.
So everyone went vegan after that. And was that when you hopped on going vegan with her after she healed and kind of showed you?
Yeah, because we were already like
we were
going through the process
vegetarian.
like vegetarian, pescatarian, all that.
Okay.
And unfortunately, that had happened through the process, and
That's
I was going through like an
fortunate,
acid reflux type of thing.
Oh yeah.
And it changed me. I didn't have to deal with it.
That's like what needs to be shared with the community so much, because that's like That's God. I mean, that's healing through food, what God placed on this planet.
And it wasn't just veganism, it was alkaline veganism.
Right.
Yeah.
I had to eliminate everything because, like he was saying, we went hard with being pescatarian, and I knew like it has to be my diet because like I'm not even eating a lot of fish. I had cut it down to like just salmon. I'm thinking like, oh, we're doing the shit, we're doing what we're supposed to do. No, that's just bullshit.
That's bullshit.
So you not even, it's just a veganism that cleared everything out, and even being a healthy vegan as opposed to just a vegan that's still binging on Coke, sodas, and like
no processed stuff.
Yeah.
Like, no, I did absolutely nothing processed, no sugar. Like I started cooking everything from scratch, like everything.
That's
I
incredible.
changed everything.
I love that. That's so. And then you healed from your acid reflux, and then you guys just never went back.
Never went back.
And then spiritually, do you guys feel like you've changed as beings?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we were like already in a spiritual process because we were like going through different religions at the same time changing our diet, because when you change your diet, it changes your mind too. And so we were going through all the different religions and all types of processes, and it just brought us here. Like, and now we're like feel whole.
Yeah,
you know, so.
pretty cool.
I got chills because that's what everyone wants to feel, is just whole. Stop looking outside of themselves, knowing it's all within us. That is so cool. Thank you for sharing that. So I went vegan back in 2010 because my mother got really sick, and I have a little sister who has Down syndrome. So in that moment that my mom got almost paralyzingly sick, I got concerned and thought, what am I going to do with my little sister, and what would happen if I got really sick? My family doesn't have a good history of being health conscious. So I decided to research everything of how to be a healthier person. And I started with stress, actually. I started researching about stress because my mom got her mini stroke / panic attack because she's been really stressed out her entire life. And just a ball of stress. So I knew that that was the main reason. And so when I researched that, it correlated with food. And so what I found was your food has a lot to do with your hormonal balance, your brain functioning, your emotions, your physical state of mind, or your physical state and your mind. And it just kind of led me to learning then about food and health and nutrition. And at that time, 10 years ago, Netflix surprisingly had a lot of documentaries, but I also did a lot of my own like case study readings of like universities that did studies. And then I made sure to look at the opposing side as well to get a whole range of reasonings behind health, of what's healthier and what's not healthier, why people believe eating meat is the best thing to do or why not having meat was the best thing to do. And so after a year of doing all that research, it kind of led me and concluded me like, I'm going to go vegan. And I started learning about superfoods, and then I just started implementing the path. And I want to say that it was probably the best decision of my life to change my health and diet. I stand here 10 years later and really happy where I'm at. I have like gone back to excusing myself to having meat. And one thing I do notice is whenever I did have meat, I would bring that chaos into my life. So I'm a big proponent of energy. Food has energy in it. Everything is energy, and what you feed yourself feeds your cells, and it gives it information, and what you feed yourself is basically information. And so it's the information of the energy that you're also consuming. And so like looking back at everything now, I'm just like super happy because it's transformed the person that I am. It's transformed the way I think. And it also has elevated my consciousness to ask deeper questions like why? Why do I believe in this? Why am I doing this? And I think your vibration just rises naturally also, because when you're eating more plant foods, there's more light codes in it. So your cells are getting the information of more light, and so less density is in your body, so you become more light as well. And so it really definitely connects me deeper with source, my being inside, and the answers inside. So that is why I went vegan. It just started off with my mom being really unhealthy and health breakdowns, and then seeing my dad wasn't that healthy either, and then just having a little sister that I knew was going to depend on me one day. I needed to make sure that I was going to be okay, so that when she does depend on me, that I could be there for her. I really believe that your health is your wealth, and if you're not healthy mentally, physically, emotionally, you can't be there for other people because you need to be there for yourself, and it's hard to be there for yourself when you're in a unhealthy position. So when that time comes and I will be her full-time, you know, caregiver, sister, mom, everything, I wanted to make sure that I was going to be at my optimal best. So that is the reason I went vegan. I'm going to share more stories with you guys on this channel of other people's story and how they've healed themselves through being vegan, and also my transformative spiritual awakening as that happened through probably the journey of my veganism.